7th-ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. We'll put total weather to crank us up. It was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him. And if he's going to... to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man in the middle. Tackle is made at the 25. Line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Boots his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to...
Trying to get behind the defense. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And how...
A bomb, the long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Throwing right. He's got him wide open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Rush is on him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of this big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing.
He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Hits the accelerator to the right. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. And the Jayhawks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Got it behind the line. It's Terrell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Right down the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Butler.
Doesn't want the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
The short hands. It's Butler. Turning on the Jets. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Here's an incredible statistic early in this game. With that catch, he's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're only in the first quarter still. He has been getting open. He's been making catches. At some point, the defense may have to start triple covering this guy.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Butler. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
He's all the way down. Will try to put one on the board on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Quarterback sneaks it ahead. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Third and goal where defensive coordinators have... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They've had a couple of drives bogged down, had to settle for field goals, and now they'll try to get it into the end zone this time. Taylor has it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
To the air, it's Marshall. He's got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up seconds.
He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll go to work. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the tailback. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Jayhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. To the air, it's Marshall. Bringing the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Jayhawks will punt it away on fourth down. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Or will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking downfield on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Let's take a second about Arizona State. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this team.
Converts on fourth down, still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity. Time to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Jayhawks moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Offense getting set for 1st down.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Get it out on the screen. There he goes. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate these times.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger. He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of...
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Right back to the well. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. So now it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Marshall. The throw to the outside is complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Pulls and fires complete. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Jayhawks are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Never a doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, baby.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that.
There he goes! He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
The Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just did.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Arizona State. And the stomping has commenced.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score in the season.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Kansas offense returns to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got an open man. He's loose. Wide open spaces. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Good enough for a first down.
That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Jayhawks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that third down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And the Jayhawks pick up the first down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Off the play fake. Got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. The Jayhawks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. War Eagle. Auburn is putting on a show offensively. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up by 28 over Louisville.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this second and short. Snagged out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
They want that clock to run. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Might be changing the route. It's complete. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Sun Devils are rolling down the field. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Marshall. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to go up top on first down. He uncorks one deep. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.